So in my last video, I went over different 1.8.9 PvP methods to see which one was the most effective, and W tapping ended up winning. So in this video, I'm giving a full tutorial on W tapping and giving you the best ways that you can use it. Also, if you enjoy this video and other videos of mine, please subscribe, because I'm going to be doing many more videos and tutorials just like this one in the very near future. So with that being said, enjoy the video. So first off, kind of like what is W tapping? It's basically just where you're pressing W repeatedly and you're basically just dealing more knockback to the person. Basically you're just, dealing more knockback, and you put them into a combo. It's a straight line combo, so you're just like going like this, and you can see my keystrokes. I'm just pressing W and my sprint key, and then clicking right click, and then, or left click, and then just hitting them, and then they just keep dealing, or they keep taking more knockback, mostly because when you get the first hit on somebody with sprinting, that actually will deal a little bit more knockback than just in a normal PvP encounter, when you've already dealt the first hit. So that's why pretty much W tapping works, but for the actual motion of it, I kind of already went over it, but you're basically just, I'm holding down my sprint key, which is control, and I'm just pressing W a bunch, like this, kind of jitter clicking on W, and then I like to jitter click with my mouse button. You can pretty much do like any clicking method, butterfly clicking, drag clicking, really anything, but I just kind of jitter click, that's what I do, and also because I'm like rapidly pressing W, I feel like it just kind of like, it's easier for me, it's like easier coordination and everything. So I'm pressing W repeatedly, holding down on my sprint key, which is control, and then I'm just pressing my left click like over and over again, repeatedly, really quickly. You need to be able to have really fast clicks, because when you're pressing W so quickly, you need to be able to match the speed of that so you can hit the person and keep them in that combo. Now I also know that block hitting is pretty good, so block hitting, like there's a difference between block hitting and W tapping, and in my last video when I went over different types of PvP methods and basically which one is the best, W tapping won, but block hitting was runner-up. So block hitting is basically you're holding down control or your sprint key, and then I like to W tap with block hitting, but block hitting, the downside of it is you're pressing both mouse buttons, which means that you are blocking your sword and hitting. This only works in 1.8.9 or earlier versions of 1.8.9, because those are the only versions that you can block your sword in. That's pretty much everyone probably knows that, but if not, that's how you like get your sword to block. But you need to be pressing both mouse buttons, and you're hitting and blocking at the same time, so you take less damage. And this is like easier combo. Also, it's like slower than W tapping, because just normally walking is slower than blocking your sword, which blocking your sword, I'm pretty sure is the same speed as like shifting. So this is much slower than this. So W tapping is, I think it's easier to win fights, and as I went over in my last video, you take less damage with W tapping. I think I'm way more consistent with W tapping, block hitting not as consistent with. But it could just be personal preference, whichever one is easier for you, but I really like to use W tapping. Anyways, now I'm going to kind of go over like W tapping and how I actually use W tapping in my games. Basically, how I start my combo with W tapping is, you can see I'll just rod a little bit, and I'll strafe a little bit, and then I'll actually go in for the fight. Okay, that wasn't that good. They were pretty good, didn't take too much knockback. But basically, if you just watch my keystrokes again, you'll just like see how fast I'm actually pressing W, and how you need to like kind of match the speed that you're pressing W with the speed that you're pressing your left click. So you can see, okay, that was a pretty good combo that I got on that person. And as soon as I got them in that combo, they pretty much just couldn't do anything. And the only way they can really like get out of the combo when you've comboed somebody in W tapping is if they just leave the PvP encounter. they just have to back out of the fight, and that's really the only way that they can get out of a W tapping combo, because W tapping is just, it's really good once you know how to do it, and once you know how to do it well. So I'd say one of the biggest things for W tapping is you can't just run at the person. You have to like be able to start a combo first with kind of some strafing, or maybe some rotting, which is what I like to do, just a lot of rotting. So you need to be able to start the combo first, and then from there, you've just seen me just, like, killing them, like, almost instantly, because they can't do anything. So again, here, I'm just rotting a little bit, and then I'll get them into a combo, hopefully. Are they gonna get into a combo? Maybe I'll just bow them. That's fine. I think I'm cheating. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Okay. So this game, I'm just gonna really focus on starting the combo. So what I like to do is just, I like to strafe around them, so I like to kind of circle strafe by pressing D. You can also use A to circle strafe, but basically, that's how I start my combos. And then I also use rod a lot. And you can see then I just started a little bit of W tapping combo. It was small, but it was there. This person really does not want to fight me. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, you can also, if you want to start a combo with W tapping, you can also use your bow. So there's something called a bow combo, where basically you will... Are they blocking their sword? Okay, they're moving slower. So I think it was a glitch, where I just couldn't see them blocking their sword. But, basically, you can, like, hit them with your bow if they're running at you. And then, as soon as you do, you can start W tapping on them. But just, if you go into them straight W tapping, you're gonna get comboed. Because you can't just go into somebody head on. Because they're probably gonna be able to combo you, whether it's with a rod, or with just, they W tap on you, whatever it is, you're gonna get comboed for that. There, I got some nice W taps in. Come on, this game has to end. Okay, GG. Good fight. Alright. So that's pretty much how you do W tapping, and pretty much, how you start a combo with it. But I'm just going to show you a bit more footage of W tapping. I'm going to show you some slow motion W tapping, so you can really get the idea of how to do it in-game. So now in a replay, you can see when I go up to this person, I'm just being very careful because I want to be able to start a combo, and they were just bowing me, so I really want to be able to start a combo, so I was kind of just bowing them. But then here you can see I finally get into being able to W tap on them, and let me just replay that, and here we go. So I start hitting them here, and then you can see I kind of pause, and then walk forward, hit them again, and then, I think I'll start another combo, like, right about here, but basically it's just, like, walking forward, and then pausing with the W tapping motion, and then walking forward again. So here we are again, and yes, so you can see I will walk forward, hit them, pause, and then walk forward again, and then here again I'm trying to start a combo with W tapping, and hit them, pause a little bit, and then hit them again, and pause. Yeah. So it's basically just hitting them, walking forward, and then taking your hands off, and then repeating that motion. But yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much this video concluded. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, or if you got something out of it, and if you learned to W tap, I would really recommend you subscribe, because I'm doing many more PvP tutorials very soon. So with that being said, thank you for watching, and goodbye.